I'm listening, Boss James. The voice on the other end of the line is calm, professional, familiar. There is no hesitation, no wasted word, the tone of someone who has worked long enough to know that efficiency is respect. Last time you asked me to make a list and send it to you. Yes, it's me. This year, we're giving bonuses to the workers for Tet, Lunar New Year. I've finished everything, boss. I'll send it to you via Zalo. On the other end, James responds without drama. Just send it to me via Zalo. There are numbers to be accounted for. Okay, there are 120 workers in total, the voice continues, methodical. People, not abstractions. 20 are new workers. 100 are long-time employees who've been with the company for 2 years. Then comes the reminder, the kind that reveals how carefully this company operates. Boss, please take a look and report back to me. Okay, just send it. And remember, the assistant adds. To note down the details clearly, who has worked for 2 years and 3 months. Who has worked for 2 years and 6 months, and who has reached 3 years, please write it all down in detail. I've already done that. Good, send it. The call ends politely, efficiently. Goodbye, boss. I have to go meet Deep's uncle today. Work does not pause simply because the year is ending. In fact, as Tet approaches, it intensifies. Inspections, paperwork, and the weight of responsibility. Hello. I'm a little busy today, James says later, already shifting mental gears. Could you please survey all the new construction projects for me? There is urgency beneath his composure. Check them carefully. Recently we've been facing an issue, projects that look finished but turn out to have flaws. I suspect the materials aren't good enough. He pauses, choosing his words carefully. Checking them after completion is pointless. Please inspect everything thoroughly while there's still time. That same day, he finds himself standing at a gate. Huyen home? A young voice answers. Is Ms. Hello, sir. What do you need to see Ms. Huyen for? I have some documents to deliver to her. You can submit them to me. These are documents Ms. Huyen asked me to work on. James glances down. What kind of documents? Customer files for 2025, the young man explains, and new customers who plan to place orders in 2026. James looks up. Have the 2026 customers finalized their orders yet? They're still considering the last 10%. But they've already paid a deposit and confirmed the orders in principle. James studies the young man more closely. You work with my mother, yet I've never met you before. I'm new, sir. I just graduated from university. My mother isn't home today, James says calmly. She's busy. When she returns, I'll report this to her so she can review everything. The young man bows slightly. Thank you very much, sir. All right, learning the trade. One line at a time later, James stands beside Deep, guiding him patiently. Now, you have to write the date, the quantity, the type of agricultural product. And then calculate the total amount, James explains. The total must be correct. Write clearly. The numbers cannot be inaccurate. He demonstrates slowly, carefully. If you import grapefruit, you write grapefruit. If it's potatoes, write potatoes. Other agricultural products must also be written clearly. Yes, sir. Just keep doing it like this, James encourages. You'll learn gradually. It's not just bookkeeping, it's discipline. At the end of the year, James adds, there will be a lot of agricultural products. Trees. Deep hesitates. Fruits. Auntie, may I ask something? He explains his struggle, despite opening a shop in a good location. Farmers often sell to other traders. It's simple, the older woman replies. Many traders approach farmers when the plants are just starting to flower. If you wait for farmers to come to you, it will be very difficult. She speaks with the confidence of experience. We have a geographical advantage. We live here, we must act first. Deep nods, troubled. I even brought money to some households to place deposits for potatoes and ginger. But when harvest time came, they refused to sell. Because the price went up, you didn't fix the price at the beginning. The lesson lands heavily, she says plainly. Next time, she advises, make it clear, I'll put down a deposit. But if the price rises at harvest, I'll adjust accordingly. Remember that. Orchards. Risk and calculated luck. They walk through an orchard. These are Cat-K pomelos, she says. She teaches Deep how to estimate yields, counting fruit per tree, estimating percentages, calculating total output. It's never exact, she admits, it's an estimation. She explains grading. A grade, B grade, small fruit. Sorting, weighing, deciding whether to buy the whole orchard or only premium fruit. Big businesses separate everything, she says. I usually buy the entire orchard. Profit is lower, but risk is shared. She smiles faintly. Sometimes you win. It's luck, really, sometimes you lose. A cold afternoon and a boy named Luong, Mr. Keen. A young boy answers, my father is out. When will he be back? I'm not sure. The boy introduces himself, Luong, 16 years old, dropped out of school, tired of studying, he says simply. James listens without judgment. They talk briefly about Deep, someone from the boy's childhood. Now distant, married, remembered only faintly. A new home for a small life later, James brings home a small animal. Don, he says gently, I brought you a new friend. He speaks softly, reassuringly. Naming the creature, guiding it to a safe corner. This is your place now, don't be scared. The scene is quiet, intimate, a man who leads companies, yet speaks to animals with tenderness. Evening smoke, warm food, and honest conversations by evening, charcoal crackles. I bought your favorite dish, James says. But it's cold, we'll grill it again. Deep notices his cough. It's nothing, James insists. Just the weather. They talk as food cooks, about business, about warehouses, about trust. You can't do everything alone, James says. You need connections. You need to go to people directly. Deep listens carefully, absorbing every word. They speak of NHI, of missed outings, of family obligations. The moment feels earned. The food smells good. You look handsome in a suit, Deep says softly. James smiles. I only look good when I'm next to you. They laugh, share food, share silence. A small dream, spoken aloud later, Deep speaks quietly. I don't dare dream big, she admits. I only dream of having you by my side. Eating together, going everywhere together. James listens. No dream is easy, he says gently, so does us. She nods. Success takes time. As long as you don't give up, she says, I won't give up either. They eat. Outside, the year moves closer to its end. They stay. They wait.